So someone commented recently that they noticed that I used the term human traffickers to talk about people in the Atlantic slave trade. And it's a really modern term, and they commented on it. And so I just wanted to say a little bit more because it was a very purposeful decision, right? I use that term because I think that standards of the past weren't all that different from our standards now, right? Like, people always want to say oh, that's the way things were then, slavery was normal then, but it absolutely was not normal. It's a little bit shocking sometimes when, from a historian's point of view, when you're reading all of these sources about slave traders who tried so hard to justify what they were doing, and who really consciously built the world to be this way. So it wasn't just the way things were, it was the way that these men purposely built the world to be. And right now, currently, we are in a time where human trafficking is at an all-time high. Some numbers are even estimating now that we're currently experiencing higher levels of human trafficking than we did during the Atlantic slave trade, which is already 10 million, right? So it's unprecedented right now. But do you or me want this? Absolutely not, right? Is it normal? No! It's a travesty. It's a human rights atrocity, right? But it is still happening. And the last thing I want is for historians of the future to look back at me or you or anybody else and say, well, that was just the way those people were back then. I'm absolutely not that way. I am against human trafficking now, and I've been against human trafficking all my life, and I will always be against human trafficking at any point in time, because it was always wrong, it is wrong now, and it will always be wrong.